Where can I find examples of landing pages to get inspiration from?
Yeah.
Was that the second one? Okay.
Mhm.
Used to have a public facing page of people's content, but the problem is it needed some curation, right? People were kind of putting whatever out there, and then so instead of that, we said some people don't follow the training or get the one-on-ones or anything, right? They just go out on their own. And so some of those examples weren't great. And so instead, what we do is say,
Mhm.
what I always do for everybody is I show one of my standard presets because it contains the most important elements I always recommend. And I'll just do this right now. So this is one of my own pages. And really the best presets contain two things, right? One is who is the audience? Who is this for? Because we want things specifically for them there. And then the second thing is what is the goal? What if the goal is to book the meeting or to receive a call or register for a webinar or something? So with those two things in mind, here's what I want to show you. Let's pretend that this video here was like right now it just has my generic preset. So the goal in this case is to book a time. But the who it's for potentially anybody. I have an here video with 10 different people in it, testimonials with 10 different industries. So this whole page has social proof, the direct response, and then some more support. The other thing I invite, because obviously you don't have you're not trying to collect video responses or you don't have a what's it called email support button. But what I've also recommended here, again, if this is for business development, like earlier top of funnel, I'm gonna always recommend some type of lead magnet, right? A guide, a calculator, like how much refund, whatever it is for your business, what make
Mhm.
recommend some type of lead magnet on there. Because here's the reality, guys, everybody in any market with any offer, there's only a very small percentage of people that are ready, willing, and able to convert and to purchase or take action, right? And that's what we're counting on with that calendar or with the phone or the direct response. But again, in any market, there's only a small percentage of people that are 100% ready to go for that. For everybody else, there's a big chunk of people in the middle that would be interested, but that just can't commit to a time right now, right? A calendar or a phone call is a high level of commitment. You're asking them to do something right then and there and commit to it. However, a calculator, the lead magnet thing, the book, the whatever it is, that will a lot of people will click and will engage and will get value from that. And it's all trackable. So you actually get to see who clicked the calculator, who downloaded the guide, who read the book. And that tells you all the people that are in the middle of your funnel, right? The people who book, they're at the bottom, that they're fine, they're taken care of. The people who don't open or do anything or respond at all, they're still just very cold leads and we're going to do whatever with them. But the people that open, receive, click, watch, and then engage, but just didn't commit to a time or a response, that then becomes some very meaty and interesting people to follow up with, right? We know they're interested. We know they're clicking on stuff and moving down the funnel. And if that calculator or lead magnet has some value in it, they've probably been nurtured as well. So, in terms of the landing page, those two elements first, who's it for? And then what is the main goal? And then having some accommodations there to help accomplish that goal. So, one further example with this. So, everything on the page right now is generic. But what if you are reaching out to a very specific type of persona? Maybe it's a unique type of business or industry or whatever. What I just did is I changed one switch. This is the preset, the template, and our team helps every single customer create these. So you don't have to figure out how to build landing pages.
Oh,
What
wonderful.
yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you. I just flipped one switch. This you will still have to do, but it's just one click. It's okay. And then now when I preview this, you're going to see everything changed. So before
Oh,
video was everything was generic, right? For anyone. Look, testimonials, success stories, explainer videos for
I
any.
love it. Yeah.
Now, let's say today you're focused on one specific type of business. And in this case, it's higher education. So here I have an explainer video for admissions, a testimonial from admissions, a case study for universities. So now everything on the page is super specific to that one type of persona, to that one industry or ideal customer. So these are the two elements that I recommend making sure that your presets, your landing pages are optimized for. One, what are you trying to accomplish? That's the most important thing, right? If it's a booking, you need your calendar there. And also recommend lead magnet, social proof, etc. Then the second part is who is it for? And what can we put on this page to make it appear like we're a specialist, we're the only person for them, right? People would prefer most often to work with a specialist versus a generalist in most cases, especially if like the price is the same or something, right? If other things are comparable, just this expert has more industry expertise, they're more likely to win that deal. And so that's what we're recommending here with the pages as well. If you have a generic, right, like us, we have people from 100 different industries, and this page would work for anyone in that. Versus if we know we're doing targeted outreach, we're going to customize the message super specific as we can for that ideal customer profile. Okay.
Well, absolutely wonderful. Thank you, gentlemen, for taking the time to answer these questions. And thank you all for being here and appreciate that.